Exclamation everybody, I'm back with some more Cube World, and I found what looks like a quest out in the middle of a plain here. So I'm going to head over and see what's in store for me. Alright, looks like it should be, yep. Defeat the troll, huh? Oh, this is the first time I've encountered a troll, so this will be interesting. I think, though, I need to bring my melee pet out here. Put the horse away. That would probably be a good idea. Let's see. What is the best way to approach this guy? It looks like he's kind of stuck on that tree. That might be to my advantage. Hey, guy. Ooh, he's running full speed at me. Oh. Oh. Come on, get up. Oh, whoa, whoa. Alright, this guy means business. Oh, that's gonna hurt. I need to somehow... Whoa. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's right. That's right, I forgot about that. I'm remembering now from the early screenshots of the game before it was available to be purchased that they were going to have monsters like this that could actually tear up the scenery a bit, as this guy's doing. He's also tearing me a new one here. Oh, come on. Get out from under him. It looks like I need to plan my knockover here and just sort of knock him over before, well, perfectly before he hits me over the head here. Oh, get away. Oh. Okay. Hey, ladies. How you doing? Could you, you look like you could use a little wood elf in your life? Oh, just terrible. Which way am I going here? Let me grab some of this. I don't know. See this? To this day, there we go. To this day, every time I respawn here, I still get confused as to which way I'm pointing and where I'm at and what's going on. I feel like that's something that I can't believe that I'm the only one that has that problem. I feel like that's something that would need to be addressed by the time this game is released, I would say. You see, let me collect some heart flowers here and try to see if I can do a long distance shot here, which is really what I need. There we go. Go get him, Alec. Alright, yeah, that's good. Knock him down. I need to really keep him away if I can. Oh, that one didn't work. Also using my number 2 jump back ability here to try to stay away from him. There we go. It looks like if I can knock him down just before he... Yeah, there we go. Knock him down just before he gets ready to pound the ground here or use his club, I can get some precious time to get away from him. We're doing pretty good here. See, we got him down to what looks like almost a quarter. Yes, defeat the troll. I know. Yeah, we're doing much better this time around. Let's see if I can knock him down. Go. Some critical hits in. Yeah, this guy's done for. Suck it, man. Quest complete. Sweet. Oh, some witches over there I want to avoid. What did I get? Good linen chest armor. That's, well, plus 10. I'm well beyond that, I think. Handmade iron fist I can't use. Great mace can't use. The copper I can use. It's platinum coins. Yeah, it's I think I'm still having trouble actually getting loot drops that are for me, for my character. It's kind of bumming me out a little bit here, but oh well, we'll keep trying. I think I am, you see where I'm at on the map here, I think I am going to head back to the city and get myself together here, and then find something else to do here. Alright, I'm back. It's a brand new day. I have returned to Kurtor Palace here because it is now white, given the level that I'm at. And I have some sweet, sweet revenge in mind here, because these guys, I did not complete this last time, and these guys have been, it's been on my mind. As I do, I tend to revisit things that I failed at utterly to finally put a nail in that coffin, if you will. Take these guys on here. Well, I do take these guys on, hopefully get some loot. I don't know. I mean, they're white now, so I don't know if the loot is going to be any better than what I have. But as I take these guys on, I have a few things to talk about. So I decided, so the last segment you saw where I took on the troll, that happened a few days ago. I decided after that to kind of, you know, put the game aside for a little bit. And in the interim, I've decided a few things. I've been watching others on YouTube who do Cube World Let's Plays. A couple popular YouTubers that I subscribe to. And I've noticed a trend happening, which is sort of inevitable, in that they've all sort of put the not the kibosh, but they've slowed down or put their Cube World series on hold, mostly because they've explored all there is to do in the alpha, and I'm not quite there yet as far as exploring all that the alpha has in store for me, although I have explored quite a lot of this biome, this starting biome that I'm in. And I know a while ago I had laid out sort of a plan of attack where I said I was going to follow that one trail out from the city out to the next biome, and that I was going to defeat, or at least fight, the people along the way, along that trail. When I look at it again, and obviously this is the first real battle along that trail, and I intend to get through this palace, come hell or high water here. But as I look at it more, I'm kind of in the same boat that some of the other YouTubers are in, which is there's not much more that this alpha has to it. I mean, really, I'm doing at this point a lot of repetitive things. I mean, everybody's seen a palace. This is the second palace I've done, or third or fourth, depending on which way you want to look at it. And they're all pretty well laid out the same way. I also have, I have those catacombs that I eventually have to defeat. I have to revisit, and defeat that one catacomb that I was in. There are a few, from what I understand, a few more areas that this biome has to offer. Like, for instance, I have not seen a tree yet, and I believe that there are ruins as well. So what have I shown so far? I've shown palaces. I've shown, I guess, ruined palaces as well. I've shown catacombs, although I will revisit them because I didn't get very far. The lake, which I'm not going to do ever again. I'm just putting that one out there right now. That was far too painful. Even if I am leveled for it now, it is far too painful to even revisit that. Fought some large creatures out on the plains here. The troll. Now, when I initially explored this pathway, that troll battle, by the way, was the boss battle at the end of this path, towards the next biome. When I originally explored this path, that was a different monster altogether. I did not realize that it switches up the monster that you fight there. So if I encounter that other monster again, it was sort of like a dragonish looking thing. If I encounter that again in my travels, I will stop and record that part, but I won't record again if it's a troll, since I've already done that. And I feel like that's the point that I'm getting to here, is that I'm going to switch this to being more of a... I'm going to show what the alpha has to offer, and then pretty much put this to rest until we get more, another update, or it becomes abandonware. I hate to throw the negative Nancy in there, but it has been a particularly long period of time since we've had any kind of patch update or communication of any kind. So it is entirely possible, even though early on there was these long periods of time where nothing happened. It is entirely possible that this may end up being abandonware, which sucks because it is a really cool game. There is a lot that has to offer. It's just the cadence of it is a little bit slower than I think most people have the patience for. And for me in particular, I know things take a long time. I don't program games, but I do program in general, and I know that it is not a, if anything, it's a time-consuming endeavor. It can take you months and months to get something right, or complete it, for that matter, even if it's not right. So, given that, I understand the amount of time that's taking. I also understand that there are, as far as my channel is concerned, there are other games that I have my eye on that I also want to make series on, particularly story-based games. And so it's sort of made me re-examine what I want to do as far as this series and as far as my Minecraft Plus series goes. I think what's going to happen here is, rather than this being a every week series, I think from this point forward I'm going to have it be an occasional series, where whenever I run across something that's interesting and I have enough footage to make it into, say, 20 to 30 minutes, or even 15, as I've been doing sometimes, I will put an episode up, and I will do it on Sundays, since I've moved this to Sundays, along with Minecraft Plus. And thus it'll become more of a infrequent infrequent episode. Apologies for the background noise there. My neighbor has decided to rev his motorcycle up here. Sorry. I've lost my train of thought now too. That's what I get. That's what I get for commenting on everything that's going on around me. So yeah, I'm thinking from this point forward, this will be more infrequent. I still have some footage. I mean, I still will be recording some footage. There's still obviously some more exploring I want to do around this biome before I move on to the next biome. But I think once I've done that exploring in this biome here, I'm going to move on to the next and see what's surrounding this here. See what else there is, what else the game has in store for me. So I'm not going to, if I run across more palaces, I'm not going to really record those things. The canyons, there's another canyon further up the road here that I'm not going to show on camera because you've seen me do canyons already. If I do decide to do, there's a forest that's red right now, but obviously there's not much to see there. It's a bunch of trees and a bunch of enemies. There's nothing spectacular about that. But if I run across anything that I haven't really recorded yet, now obviously I'm going to not re-record, but I'm going to eventually return to the catacombs and get through them since I didn't fully complete them. But then after I do that, I won't record anymore if I go catacomb hunting again. Anything new that I come across, I will record and maybe even record twice if I fail miserably at it. And then from there on, it's just going to be as that comes up. As I explore these biomes, as I find new stuff, I'm just going to show you those things. I'm just going to record those things. And it looks like I've gotten up to the boss here, which is awesome. And then everything else I'm just going to kind of gloss over and just do off camera. So again, because I'm doing that, I won't be able to release videos every week of it because there just won't be enough content. You know what I mean? It's going to take me a while just to find these things and to level up enough that I could even, get through them in one sitting. Although I'm sure that may not be much of a requirement, since I'm betting there's quite a few people out there who love seeing me fail miserably at something. But at the very least, I'll need to be able to, in the second recording, get through the place. So that being said, that's kind of the state of Cube World as it stands right now. And while I'm on the subject, I might as well also say that I'm going to do something similar for Minecraft Plus, where I will. It's going to become a less frequent series. I have a lot of footage recorded still that I have to go through and edit. It's just taking me, as usual, it's taking me forever and a day to edit things, given that my schedule the way it is. So that will also become a less frequent series as well. It will still be a series. It'll still happen. It just won't happen every week. And I'm doing this for a couple reasons. One is that these sandbox games, like Cube World here, they take a tremendous amount. They take a tremendous amount of extra time to record, because there's a lot of things I do off camera, like getting my equipment right and crafting things, collecting enough resources for health potions, and making health potions, and also just grinding. You know, just the general grinding of getting up to a level where I can have some respectable recording here. It's not just me repeatedly throwing my body at the enemy and getting killed. Although that is a different. It does make for a different episode from time to time to do that. All right, I think we've cleared out this place now. It's time to take on the boss. Whereas, and the contrast to that is when I do a story-based game, which right now the only one that I have on my channel is the Starpoint Gemini. When I do a more story-based game, yes, there's stuff that I have to do off camera. There is some grinding in that because it is an RPG. But it's easier for me to stay on track and to make sure that I'm making enough progress for recording purposes. So you'll probably see, if you're following my channel, you'll see more of those coming on because I have a lot more. There's a lot of games coming out that I really want to play that aren't, or either coming out or are out, I should say, that I've either not heard of or have been watching and following and think that will be a really good addition, really good thing to record. So I've been making room on in my schedule for those things, and this is part of that. I feel at this point like I'm rambling on here. I apologize if I am. It's just, this is completely stream of consciousness trying to convey my thoughts right now, while also trying to focus enough to kill this guy here. So that's the state of things. That's just me announcing that the Cube World's going to be less frequent. It's still going to be on a Sunday time slot. I'm kind of making Sunday my sandbox day. Sunday is sandbox day. There's a few other sandbox games that I've started playing that I will have a little bit of footage on. Maybe not a full series, but a little bit of footage anyway. And as far as just to recap the goal for this series, I'll just be focusing on anything that I haven't recorded yet. Oop, there we go, got him. Any kind of areas that I haven't recorded yet, that I will then record and then show footage of. And when I run out of that, the series will just go on hiatus until we get more stuff from Wally. And that's that. I have gone through and I have gotten my revenge on this palace. And I will be, let's see if I think I've got everything out of here. I think I pretty much cleared this place out, which is good. That was the first step in moving along this path. I will still, I think the first biome I will be the one that's attached to this path. And you see where I'm at here. Sanker Canyon, or Sandland Canyon, I'm not going to record, but I will still go along this path, and I will still go to the first biome at the end of it. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, I'm going to head back to the city and get myself together here and level up some more and take on the next challenge that the game has in store for me. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.